Good evening, the YouTubes. I was thinking about an interesting thing that I occasionally think about, but it's not useful to me or anyone. But I may as well just talk about it, and quick to conserve my data. It's the other realities. Now, first, the other realities, they're not all equally real. An artful analogy would be like this. Everyone knows that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection when light shines upon a mirror. Simple enough. But ask a quantum physicist how that actually works, and they will explain at length, drawing many Feynman diagrams of how the photon actually takes every conceivable path, fractionally somewhat, but it mostly takes the angle of incidence, angle of reflection path, and that is the one that we see. But it actually does require all of these other wacky paths to exist, just not quite as much, to reinforce the resonant pathway, the one, the observable one. So this universe would be like the angle of incidence, angle of reflection, and the other realities would be like the wacky paths, the unrealized realities. So anyway, now that I don't know, this is the thing I was just thinking about today. In 16% of realities, Arnold Schwarzenegger goes by the name Alois A. Schwarzenegger. And in that 16% of realities, he is never a movie star and does not immigrate to America in any kind of permanent fashion, although he just visited. Alright, so there's that. Then there's the funny knock-on effects of that. In the movie Last Action Hero, the kid is trying to convince the movie star that he is in a movie. So he goes to like a Blockbuster. That used to be a thing. People would get these black rectangles with movies on them. Kids, you can look it up. So he can show him a poster with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he goes to Terminator, and it's Sylvester Stallone being the Terminator. And he's like, oh, shucks, that failed. But here's the funny thing. In the realities with Alois A. Schwarzenegger, in the movie Last Action Hero, Sylvester Stallone is the last action hero. The kid is trying to convince him that he's a movie star. They go to the Blockbuster, and it's Jean-Claude Van Damme as the Terminator. So it's like this Austrian guy just switches his first and middle names, and everyone's fucking movie identity just gets shuffled one over like musical chairs. It fucking tickles me.